Roland Willits, Old Men Stories. Visiting my neighbors, Mike and Phil.
Now we need to hold up some of them big catfish we can catch.
That's right.
No tag, no tag, no tag. Oh, come here.
Don't use it for a toilet.
Oh, come here. I caught him just in time.
Thank you.
Each one does the same thing. You could have something personal outside, and he's got to try.
I gotta tell you, that's his.
Yeah.
That's his.
Look at this one, scratch ball cat. Oh. Amazing what we got in animals around here.
Yeah. Isn't it?
We've seen deer out here last year. I tried to pay for 2 years straight to get rid of these cats. I'm willing to pay any amount of money to get rid of them.
So the people would get rid of them?
And they were full. Every shelter around in the 4 states was full for 2 years straight.
Ah, yeah.
And the last one told me they can't take one unless they get rid of one. I said, well,
oh, is that right?
To get one and give you one? Well, what it is, people move in here, and then when they move out, they leave their cat. Yeah, they just left me a black and white one with 2 kittens. I couldn't believe it. In a box last week. So
wow.
I got to take care of 3 more. It's a shame people leave their cats. Linda's got a woman that owns a pet store, pet veterinarian clinic, and she's going to neuter 2 at a time.
Okay.
Neuter and spade them.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'll still be stuck with the food bill, but I won't have no more babies.
No more babies. Mike, I forgot your last name. You and I have known
Parrilo.
What?
Parrilo.
Carrillo.
No, Parrilo. P-A-R-R, Italian.
Oh, Parrilo.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm from Italy. I've been there. Yeah. And I miss...
I'm Phillip Mitchell.
Phillip Mitchell, okay.
Yeah. I've been living in the park about going on to almost 2 years.
Okay. Well, this is our RV park, and these are my friends.
It's a nice place. It's quiet. I like it. Did your family make the Garcia Mitchell? Yeah, I do. I like it here. It's nice. It's quiet. A lot of wildlife in here, and that's what really makes the park is wildlife. Is to get to see the animals come out without being killed or shot in this park.
Yep.
Yeah, just found a baby coon with his eyes closed, what, a month ago?
Did you?
Yeah. I had to put him out of his misery because Mama wouldn't come back for like a day and it turned ice cold. I didn't have no bottle feeder or nothing, so I couldn't, and I didn't have the time.
Yeah, my son-in-law said they used to keep them in the bottom of the stove.
The raccoons?
The possums.
Oh, the possums, yeah.
Possums, yeah, raised possums.
They're neat little pets, but darn, I don't have the time for them. Well, I enjoy it. I'm disabled. I got a cracked disc and a herniated disc and a ruptured disc in my back. And so it disabled me. I want to go back to work. I was on heavy narcotics for a long time. I finally got off. The doctors will just shove pills down you. Oh, they had him on morphine, Xanax, and hydrocodone at the same time, and his body couldn't take it.
Couldn't take it, no. You just can take so many pain pills. Rusty's having the same problem now.
Yeah.
It was a heart attack he had last Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah,
He looks pretty weak.
I got in the videos your garden back here.
Oh, yeah, it's shaping up a little bit. I got grass starting to come up in there.
You got some wildflowers from out in the woods?
Right there in that pot. But they ain't as big as the store-bought irises for some reason. Every day I've been going back there and checking the ones that are blooming. And the flowers are only getting like this big.
Yeah, well they lower. Yeah, the store ones are getting more nutrition. Yeah, they get more nutrition, and they're not wild. If they're real wild ones, they don't bloom quite as.
The wild ones. Mikey's rock garden. He spends a lot of time in his rock garden in the evening, and he gets pills, and it really shows, that a man can take something and really make something out of it if he just puts his mind to it. And from living over there and moving it all over. The only thing store-bought there is the plants. Well, a couple plants like the purple magnolias and the pear trees, wild looking vine flowers.
all the rest of them are found out there in the woods when the birds come every year and poop. They lay different flowers out there. And this year I found some type of saw blade grass. It was so pretty I had to dig it up and take it home.
And you got those rocks.
Yeah, I've toted every one of them from all over the mountains and all the rivers and lakes. So they all got...
Yeah, they're all
stories.
petrified wood.
Yeah, then all the other rocks are from different places. That was from Galveston. That rock right there is ocean rock. That's volcanic ocean rock right
If
there.
a man travels, he can find a lot of rocks.
That's true.
Ooh, a lot of miles on them
A lot
rocks.
of rocks.
Ooh, if they could tell you some stories. There's one in there somewhere where I almost stepped on an alligator. I had to drop it and run. And luckily the alligator went one way and I went the other way.
Usually they're pretty passive.
Ooh,
You're lucky that you had one of the passive ones.
if he would have came after me, I would have been in the water eating up.
Well, I feel privileged to get to see what he done with the garden from over there and move it over here so fast. I mean, we ain't...
Yeah, he had it right next door in
and
the
then
park.
2 days later, it was over here and up and planted. I mean, it was just amazing how quick he tore it down. How quick
He's sort of magic, isn't
I
he?
had it all
Yeah.
red, and she made me do it black. She said she didn't like the red. Ooh, so it's like $400 worth of
Mulch, huh?
Oh.
red and then
Yeah,
black on top of it.
Mike, you do tree climbing, don't you? Or tree trimming. You tell me about all those trees. You just sort of climb up. They got some huge trees. I mean, he goes up a couple hundred feet up there and cuts those tops off.
I'm trying to get away from climbing. My legs can't handle the spikes no more. 36 years on spikes. Most people can't wear tools that long, you know, and hold up.
Yeah.
I was in Power Line Division for over 20.
Were you really? Wow.
I buried 17 men in 3 months.
You're kidding me. You got
How come his bones are so messed up, getting shocked? People blowing up right next to him in the same bucket.
this is in the war.
No, this is doing electric.
Doing electric? You mean it was like a war zone here that you got 17 people died here?
We lost
From
17 in 3 months just in storm breaks in Florida.
Oh, and the storm breaks.
Watch his buddies blow up.
Oh, you went down for the...
I watched my buddies get not far from here to you, just get electrocuted. There was nothing I could do with them.
That's how come his bones are all messed up, getting shocked so many times.
Wow.
You figure a guy 4 feet next to you catch on fire in front of you.
Well, you got your shot too. I noticed you got one of the local pets there. We got 10,000 cats in the park.
But it wouldn't be this way if people would take their animals with them, you know. And I'm like Mikey, I don't understand it, but people, I mean, they come to the park, they bring the cat. Why don't, I mean, take care of your animals.
We started out with 3, and what was that guy's name that had the big trailer in there? Billy
Billy?
Griffin lived here in that big trailer, the one that owned that shed over
Right.
there. That 31. So we had 3 plus 31. And then Jim and 7 shot a bunch of them. They shot like 13 of them. And
Did
they kept
people
coming
leave
over here because we had cats we were feeding out here.
Right.
It's a shame to have such a beautiful park. And the cat, you know,
Jim
we
left-
take care of
Jim
them, but we
left
try to
that
find homes
one.
for them.
Yeah, Jim left that one. The gray and white ones, the white ones, the striped ones. So then I got stuck with more litters. Then falcons landed in trees back there and ate like 21 of them, so we're down to 7.
Oh, you got falcons. You got natural clearance. Well, that's nice.
So I was hoping they'd land back in the same tree again this year and keep the cats away
Keep
from
the
house.
cats.
And out there we got a security light. Well, last year we had an owl out there.
Yeah, he was
He
attacking
was about
cats.
that big out there. We seen him 2 or 3 times out there. Big ol' owl.
Oh, he'd take those cats.
Oh,
Get him
he
a
take
second.
that dog.
Yeah, he'd
But
take the
was,
dog.
He was real pretty out there.
Was he?
Big ol' owl. Yeah. I mean, I like the wild. I mean, I hunt and I fish, but I like to go to places and watch them, you know. And it's getting to be, you know, where there's not hardly any wildlife because they've hunted them out. But last year we had several deer come in here.
Oh, I've seen the deer out there. I went deer hunting.
Oh, they still.
I go deer hunting right back here with the bow.
Do you?
Yeah, I take my bow and yeah.
There's 3 deer out there to follow you everywhere.
I could have got my deer, huh? I could have, if I just sat here in the park, put some feed out there and think I'll sit in my lawn chair in front of the thing, wait till dusk or dawn, and get my deer right here.
I can sit on my porch in the evening time and see them back there walking.
But the deers are so small here. They're like big dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
You get them up in Minnesota, man. They're big.
Now, Minnesota, Ohio, Illinois, all that.
If you get around Lake Somerville, and Lake Livingston area, them deer around there, the wolves are so big, they take one of them big 240, 260 pound deer and shake it like a rag doll.
That's a big deer.
We used to hunt on a game preserve up there, spotlighted sometimes up there, which is like 20 some years ago. And well, they weren't too bad on spotlighting back then. There was deer so big out there, my God. 2 people had to carry them, and 3 people drag them.
You got your gear. Go get your rod. Go show them your rod. They're going. They're just. I interrupted them getting ready to go catfishing.
Yeah, they're his small poles. You ought to let me.
They're as small poles, huh?
Hey, Mike,
I can't even put my pole together and haul it in that truck.
Well, yeah, no, you stay here for while he gets ready. Sit down so you can look at the camera. You got to keep looking at the camera, Mike. Get your backside. I mean, I don't mind Terry's backside, but men's backside just don't do anything.
Here we go, Mike. I got 2 of them. I got your ultralight ready.
Oh, okay. You got ultralights.
Yeah,
they might.
You do ultralights on the cats?
They might be ultralight, but they're sure expensive, though.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't. You can't get. Oh, they're Akuba Garcia. You know.
Yeah, that's a $98 pole and $100-something.
Wow, yeah, they're good poles.
This one's $60-something reel, $100-something pole.
Did you get them at? Did you buy them new, or did you find them at a swap meet or at a? Usually you can get them at the garage sales when people.
Sometimes you can find some good ones at garage sales if you got people to take care of them.
Yeah, you already cut. How many cats yesterday?
We had 8 yesterday. We had 30, around 30 Sunday morning. That was all in the 2, 3, 4 pound range.
Oh, that's a nice sized cat.
And then
That's a good eating cat.
Saturday we ended up with 8 that was in the 5 to 8 pound range. And then Sunday, Mikey had 2 that was in, I'm gonna say probably anywhere from 6 to 8 pounds.
Oh,
On rod and reel fish.
that's hard to catch. Pull them in with those, yeah.
We was having a ball Sunday morning, Mother's Day. We called it Father's Day because we wasn't on.
I got to change the line on that reel. I'm casting every bit of that line out with just a 1 ounce weight.
Wow.
I couldn't. I was using a 2 ounce weight yesterday.
Shimano. Well, we had a lot of fun in these last couple of days catching catfish.
Bigger the fish on that pole, the better that pole works there. This one, it don't really like the too big of fish, but that one, it don't care how big they are. Bigger, better performs. It's like a fine piece of machinery there. Like that 16-foot pole, I got that thing. Can't even feel a 3 ounce weight pulling it in. It feels like your line's limp. Like there's no weight or nothing on there.
Yep.
We had a lot of fun fishing, and we enjoyed.
Oh, we ain't even started yet.
No, we ain't got serious on them yet. We just find them, playing with them.
Yeah, right now we're just checking different places out. Still catching. We were catching them all month when no one else was catching them on dough bait. We got the original recipe of the lake, and we was catching them. 6 boats come in, they didn't catch nothing all day. I had a basket full of nothing nice ones.
People like, man, what bait you use? Say, we use dough bait.
How you make it?
How you make it?
And bait.
That's our secret.
An old man a long time ago taught me how to make the dough bait. And then he died, and he made one promise when he died. He said, I don't want everybody to get their hands on this. So me and another buddy we've kind of kept it a recipe, you know, and it works. It really works. It catches catfish when nobody else can catch it.
Wow.
And it is just, and then I introduced it to Mikey, and he thought at first, you know, he didn't know what to think, and now that's all he's using.
I was not a stink bait person. I'm a shad master. I'm not a stink bait person. I finally had to break down and buy worms last year, and it's the first time I broke down and bought worms, and probably all my life. I just used live bait all my life because.
Well, you can set up, you know, you can set up a worm place if you want.
We got one
back here.
Oh, you got one?
We got plenty of worms.
Of course you'd have one. What am I thinking?
Well, we
I'm
got
fixing to build us a shad pond back here.
we take care of the park. You know, we take the worms out, but we always make sure we got a few for next year.
Yep.
You know, you don't want to take them destroy the park and take all.
There, you should have two of them, one for 1 year, and then let the other one grow and do that one the second year. So you switch years on your.
Take the big worms and leave the little ones.
One of my friends gave me a box of old seeds that you plant in a garden. It's like a gag gift to give somebody back in 1945.
Right.
Box about that big that has enough person can survive on. I planted it thinking nothing's going to come up 1945, way too dry. 2 tomato plants and a bunch of carrots came up.
Wow!
So I'm going to grow them tomatoes. I'm trying to nurture them. They keep wilting and coming back. If I can get a couple tomatoes off of them 1945 seeds, I'll have real tomatoes. Like back in the old days.
Amazing how this little old park can produce stuff. People who lived here took, you know, just throw stuff out, and we've took it and done something with it. You know, it's amazing. But it's a good little park here. It's good, quiet. You know, people just
How the heck did I lose my other hook and my weight line broke? I'm gonna have to redo that.
But I like it here. I've lived in East Texas most of my life.
So many fish I caught on that leader line right there. It's all shriveled up. You can tell how much cleaner this one is. It's
new, yeah.
That one's been pulling them in left and right.
I know, it's just a line and a hook.
Shriveled.
Nothing fancy.
Nah.
And weight.
It's just a...
Yeah, and your weight. Yeah, your spot for your weights there.
You don't use a swivel all the casting you do. You just tangle your line up every time you reel it in, cast out, reel it in. You're just shriveling it up. You're making it old and won't cast as far and smooth. Keep a swivel on the end of your line.
Oh, okay.
It just lasts a lot of.
Yeah, I see. You just got a regular swivel there. Could have got those.
Snap
bearing ones, you know.
Yeah, bearing ones.
The fancy ones.
They don't hold up as good as these swivels.
The old brass ones, huh?
Yeah. They through all the hard casting I do and all the long distance casting, these swivels hold up 10 times better than the barrel swivels.
Yeah.
The bearing ones. Yeah, I even tried them big bearing ones. Ooh. The big brass ones seem to hold up better, even shark fishing and all.
Okay. Well, I want you. We're going to end this now, and I want you to help me. I'll give my name, and I'll say Old Men Stories. And what I want you to do is say your name and Old Men Stories.
Yeah.
That's it for our interview. Roland Willits, Old Men Stories.
Mike Parrilo, Old Man Stories. And
Old Mitchell, Old Man Stories.
Ho, ho!
We enjoyed this.
Old Man Stories. Give me one more day with friends like Mike and Phil.